Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short Story 592, The Hidden Code, Intermediate. Sarah stared at her computer screen in the bustling tech office, her fingers flying over the keyboard. It was late, and the city lights twinkled outside the glass windows. As a software engineer, she often stayed after hours to fix bugs in the company's new app. Tonight, something felt wrong. While debugging the code, Sarah found a hidden file. It wasn't supposed to be there. Curious, she opened it. Lines of strange commands appeared, linking to bank accounts and secret transfers. Her heart raced. This looked like a plan to steal millions from the company. Who put this here? She whispered. The office was empty, but she heard a faint click from the hallway. Footsteps approached. Sarah quickly closed the file and pretended to work on something else. The door opened. It was Mark, her boss. He smiled, but his eyes were cold. Working late again, Sarah? Dedication like yours is rare. He lingered, watching her screen. Sarah forced a smile. Just finishing up. As he left, she noticed his phone buzzing with a message, "Delete the code tonight." Panic surged through her. Mark was involved? She remembered rumors about missing funds last year. What if he knew she had seen it? She grabbed her phone to call the police, but the signal was dead. The office Wi-Fi flickered off. Someone had cut the connections. Sarah's breath quickened. She had to escape and get help. Quietly, she slipped into the dark corridor. Elevators were too risky. She took the stairs, her heels echoing softly. Halfway down, she heard the stairwell door above slam open. Footsteps descended fast. Sarah. Mark's voice echoed. I know what you found. Come back, we can talk. She ran, her mind spinning. At the ground floor, she burst into the lobby. The security guard was gone. Outside, rain poured on the empty streets. Mark caught up, grabbing her arm. You shouldn't have looked, he snarled. In his hand, a flash drive, the evidence. Sarah twisted free, kicking his knee. He stumbled. She dashed into the rain, waving at a passing taxi. Police station, hurry! The driver sped off. Through the rear window, she saw Mark vanish into shadows. At the station, detectives listened. They raided the office that night. Mark was arrested, along with 2 accomplices. The hidden code revealed a massive fraud scheme. Sarah's quick thinking saved the company. Weeks later, Sarah returned to work, promoted. The office felt safe again. But she always double-checked her files now, knowing secrets could hide anywhere. Vocabulary notes. Curious, adjective. Definition, eager to know or learn something, inquisitive. Example from the story, curious, she opened it. New example sentence, the curious student asked the teacher many questions about the science experiment. Similar words, inquisitive, interested, nosy, eager. Panic, noun. Definition, a sudden feeling of fear or anxiety that makes you act quickly or without thinking clearly. Example from the story, panic surged through her. New example sentence, when the fire alarm rang, panic spread through the crowded room. Similar words, fear, alarm, anxiety, terror. Flicker, verb. Definition, to shine or burn unsteadily, often turning on and off quickly, can also refer to brief interruptions. Example from the story, the office Wi-Fi flickered off. New example sentence, the candle flickered in the wind, casting shadows on the wall. Similar words: flash, blink, glimmer, waver. Snarl, verb. Definition: to speak or say something in an angry, aggressive way, often with a low, rough voice. Example from the story: you shouldn't have looked, he snarled. New example sentence: the angry customer snarled at the cashier for the long wait. Similar words: growl, snap, bark, hiss. Scheme: a noun. Definition: a plan, especially a secret or dishonest one, to achieve a particular goal. Example from the story: the hidden code revealed a massive fraud scheme. New example sentence: the thieves created a clever scheme to trick people into sharing their passwords. Similar words: plan, plot, conspiracy, strategy. Story written by Grok AI. Image created by Grok AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. CC Music, Drifting at 432 Hz, Unicorn Heads.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're getting into a short story you asked us to look at, The Hidden Code. Our plan is to pull out the key ideas from this story about, well, what starts as a normal night but turns into this really high-stakes escape. I'm quite interested to see what lessons pop out about, paying attention and acting fast.
Yeah, it's actually pretty striking how fast things switch from just mundane, everyday stuff to really dangerous in this narrative. We've got Sarah. She's a software engineer, right? Just doing a routine bug fix late at night. But the story says, tonight, something felt wrong.
And that wrong feeling became pretty real pretty fast, didn't it? So Sarah's debugging, looking through lines of code, and bam, she finds this hidden file. And the key thing is, it wasn't supposed to be there. That right there feels like the first big insight. Sometimes the really important discoveries come from things that just seem off, out of place. What do you think about her reaction, right then?
Well, her curiosity gets the better of her. She opens it up, and what she sees,
Lines of strange commands appeared, linking to bank accounts and secret transfers.
that immediately screams something illicit, a huge red flag. It really shows how just one small odd thing can uncover this whole hidden, deceitful system.
That's a really good point. It kind of makes you wonder how many hidden files are just sitting there in our own jobs, things we might overlook. For Sarah, though, this digital thing immediately flips into a real-world danger. Office is empty, she thinks, but then she hears a click. Footsteps. That shift from an abstract problem on screen to someone actually there, it's pretty jarring.
It really is, and it shows how quickly the risk can ramp up. Then the door opens, and it's Mark, her boss.
Yeah.
The description says he's smiling, but his eyes were cold. That's ominous. He's just lingering, looking over her shoulder, asking if she's working late again. You can just feel the tension build, right? Especially when she then glances at his phone when it buzzes and sees that message. Delete the code tonight.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that moment where the person you trust suddenly seems like the main threat. It's chilling. It's a harsh lesson in how threats can pop up from places you'd never expect, isn't it? Like how fragile our trust can be. So Sarah panics, totally understandable, tries to call for help.
And the signal's dead. Then the office Wi-Fi goes out. Okay, so someone's cut her off deliberately. She's trapped.
Exactly. It's not just about finding the code anymore. It's about getting out.
Right. This shifts everything to survival mode. Connections cut, trapped. Her problem solving has to kick in immediately. She doesn't go for the elevator, smart move, takes the stairs instead. This whole bit from the connections being cut to Mark basically hunting her down, it really emphasizes needing to assess things super quickly and improvise. Standard procedures are out the window. It becomes about managing risk on the fly.
Yeah, totally. She runs, gets to the lobby, a security guard's gone, then bursts out onto the street. It's raining, and Mark grabs her. He actually says, "You shouldn't have looked," and he's got the flash drive. But her escape, it wasn't just luck, was it? It shows that decisiveness, that gut reaction, can be crucial when things get dangerous unexpectedly.
Exactly right. She twists away, kicks his knee, nice move, and flags down the first taxi she sees. Tells the driver, "Police station, hurry." That quick, decisive action is literally what saves her life. Then the police listen, they raid the office, Mark and 2 others get arrested. That hidden code, it really did expose a massive fraud scheme.
So weeks later, things settle down. Sarah's back at work. She actually got promoted. The office feels safer. But importantly, she always double-checked her files now, knowing secrets could hide anywhere. Which makes sense.
It speaks to that broader idea of vigilance, right? Being observant, even when things seem normal. The hidden code wasn't just digital, it revealed things about people too.
Absolutely. So thinking about this for you, our listener, how might we find those hidden codes in our own work or even just daily life? Maybe it's about noticing those little things that don't quite line up, being curious like Sarah was. And then if we do uncover something unexpected, what kind of quick thinking might we need? Something to consider, maybe. The lessons here about really observing and then acting decisively when you have to, because sometimes your own deep dive might show you more than you bargained for.